coming to a comfortable sitting position, perhaps on a cushion or on a chair, making sure you're nice and comfortable. So letting the body relax, letting the body settle, and close your eyes if that feels good. Or otherwise, you can just look in the direction of the floor if closing your eyes doesn't feel too nice today. So just looking towards the floor. And you can half close your eyes or leave them open. And bring your hands in chin mudra with the thumb and forefinger touching. And let's face up for now. And then just relaxing the body, relaxing the shoulders, and elongating the spine. So just moving a little bit so that you can feel that your spine is nice and straight. And then your chin is humbled in so slightly, so the back of your neck is nice and straight too. So open the shoulders, relax as much as the body as possible. So I'll be going through a body scan. And as I go through, just try and relax that part that I'm talking about. And if you can further relax there, then that'd be good. So bringing your attention to your feet, to the toes, ankles, attention to the top of the foot, sole of the feet, attention to the legs, calves, shins, knee and kneecaps. Just releasing any tension you encounter, the thighs, the hips and buttocks, and the whole of the lower body. And now bring your attention to your abdomen, navel, your chest, your shoulders, and to the back of the body, your lower back, middle back, and upper back. So relaxing everywhere you find any tension, if possible, on the exhalation. And now bring your attention to the point where the thumb and the four fingers are touching, and the three remaining fingers are told. Bringing your attention to that mudra, and to your hands, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arms, and back to your shoulders. Now relaxing your neck, relaxing the face. So the jaw, chin, mouth, the tongue, releasing the tongue from the upper palate. Bit of room between the teeth, lower and upper. And the nose, lips, cheeks, eyes. So make sure the eyes are nice and relaxed. Temples, forehead, completely relaxed. And you can bring a little smile on the face. And keeping everywhere relaxed. The head and the scalp. Now bring your attention to the points where your clothes are touching your body, the contact between the clothes and the body, starting from the lower, from the legs, coming up. And then the contact between the hands and the knee and the knees or thighs, wherever your hands are. So feeling all these contact points. Now bring your attention to your nostrils and breathing in through both nostrils and breathing out through both nostrils. So when you breathe in, imagine the bottom of a triangle, the base of a triangle through both nostrils. coming up and meeting at the top of the eyebrows for the tip of the triangle, and then exhaling, feeling along the sides of both triangle. And so just imagining that triangle. And when you're breathing now, you can also notice the temperature of the air when you're breathing in, touching the skin inside the nostrils. The temperature might feel a little bit cold. And then when you exhale, the temperature might feel a little bit warmer. So taking your time, making the breath nice and slow. So you can start some abdominal breath as well if you like, but noticing that triangle at the nostril. And focusing on two things, the triangle at the nostril and the abdominal breathing. So when we breathe in, the abdomen goes away from us. And when we breathe out, the abdomen comes back to the navel. So next time you go to the tip of the triangle at the point between the eyebrows, leave the attention there. And we will chant Om 3 times, joining me when you're ready. Om. Om. Feeling the vibration of the Om in the whole body. Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryan Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Mahavidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then when you're ready, opening your eyes. So welcome everyone for joining. And so once again, I'm teaching on using my phone today, so I don't have the picture of all of you, so I can't really see you. So I won't be able to offer advice. So if you just listen to your body and to instructions. And so coming slowly into all fours, so we'll start with a few cat-cow exercises today. And then, so bringing your hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips, and hip distance not too far. So, and the legs are parallel, so they're not touching, they're just the same height. So now so we'll start with a neutral back, and then when we inhale, we drop the stomach, starting from the base of the spine, looking up to the ceiling, letting the stomach drop, opening the chest, and then exhaling. Movement starts from the base of the spine, rounding the back, dropping the neck, and really curving the back as much as you can. So we'll do that 3 times. So now when you're doing this, bring your attention to the base of the spine. Just visualizing that point, which is the base of the spine. And then now bring your attention to a little bit further up from there. 3 times. Visualizing those energy centers as we move on. And now moving the attention to the navel. And again, inhaling. And exhale 3 times with your own breath, no rushing. And now bring your attention to your heart center. Three times. And now we're going to do the same thing, but then when we exhale, we'll come on the tip of our fingers. So inhale, bring the attention to the throat this time, inhale, and exhale, tip of the fingers 3 times. So coming back, hands back. Inhale, attention at the throat. Exhale, top of the fingers. One last time. And then bring your attention to the point between the eyebrows. And then 3 times again, inhale, let the stomach drop, open the chest. Exhale on the tip of your fingers. You can exaggerate the movement if it feels good. So attention to the point between the eyebrows. And then coming down and relaxing for a moment in child pose, your version of child pose. So you can make 2 fists, or you can separate your knees if you like. Or if you want, you can put your head, making sure that your buttocks is in the direction of your heels. And then you can bring your arms down or forward, whatever feels good for you right now. Feeling the breath in the back of the body. So staying there for a moment. So today is full moon day, and we do react to full moon quite a bit because we're made of the 5 elements. What happens in the atmosphere also impacts on us. So the moon energy can help us to address certain feelings, can help us to feel more stable in this region just below the navel. And it can, any imbalance there can make us to feel a bit guilty, a bit unstable, and but so we're going to be working with this energy a little bit today. And the moon energy helps us to become more adaptable, more flexible in our attitude to change, in our way we do things, and embrace change. And as we know, the world is in constant state of change. So we'll come up into all fours, and then we're going to come into standing. So we'll be doing moon salutations today, but before we do the moon salutation, we will just be doing a flow. And if you don't want to do moon salutation today, you can stay with this flow. So it really is something that you just really loosen your body. It's kind of fluid. So I'll talk you through this twice, and then we'll do two moon salutations. But of course, feel free to stay with just this one throughout. So inhale, exhale, and bring your palms together. So make sure you are kind of nice and stood on your feet. The weight equally distributed in all direction of the feet. So we'll start again. So inhale, exhale, bring the palms together again. So now inhale up. And then, well, you can come in, you can lift your arms like so. Or if arms are not lifting today, you can just bring your hands on your hips. So then we'll just go to the side and then back to the center. To the other side, exhale, inhale back to the center. And then we'll turn the palms to face us. And then with an exhalation, we come down, really fluid, curving the back. And then let the head hang, let the arms hang. So hand fluid, arms fluid. And then bring the back of the hands to meet. Trace coming up with a bent back, so we don't have to come up with a straight back. And then coming up to center. Okay, so we'll do that, and now we will add a bit of a back bend as well. So inhale, exhale the palms together. Inhale up, back bend, and then exhale to the center. Inhale, exhale to one side. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. And then inhale, and then with the exhalation coming down, let the body be fluid. Let it all hang, let the head hang. So you can keep your knees bent if you like here. If you feel good, you can keep your knees, whatever you feel like, but just a bit of movement, fluidity. Bring the back of your hands together. Inhale, tracing a line and coming back to the center. So one more time. Inhale, exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, up, back bend. Exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, bending to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bending to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, coming down. Palms facing you. Let the head hang. Let the arms hang. Bring the back of the hands together. Trace a line. Coming back to the center and relax. So this is just like a fluid movement, so you can stay with this if you like, or now we will move on to moon salutation. So you choose whatever you want to do. So inhale, exhale your palms together. Inhale, up, back bend. Exhale, down, bend your knees. If you need to, bring the palms of the hands on the floor if they get there by bending your knees. Inhale, right leg up, right leg back, sorry. Uncurl the toes, looking up. So now make sure you've got your balance here, and then we come up into the moon pose. So you can stay here in prayer, or if the body feels good, you can come up a little bit more, looking up. And then exhale, coming down. And then now inhale, you can go back into the plank pose. So one leg, keeping the upper body completely still, lifting the other leg, moving the shoulders back. So it's a nice straight line. Slowly bring the knees down, uncurl the toes, coming down, forehead and chest. Slide the body into a straight line, coming up. Bring the hands down. Exhale, down into downward dog. If you need to walk your feet a little bit, do so. Let the head hang. If your heels go and touch the floor, that's fine. You don't have to. Some of us can, some of us can't. And now we want to bring the right foot in between the hands. So you can bring the left knee down first if you need to. Coming up, and then once you've got your balance, coming into the half moon pose. And then we come down, and then now we go into the equestrian pose, where we're looking up to the ceiling. And then with an exhalation, we come up. So just get a little bit of momentum and then slide the left leg here. You can come up. Here you need to come up with a straight back if possible. So flatten the back first, arms up. Use the strength in the legs and the arms coming up. Back bend. And then exhale to center. And arms by your side. So now other side, leading with the left leg. So inhale, exhale your palms together. Inhale, up, back bend. Exhale, down, hands to the side. Inhale, left leg back. Looking up, equestrian pose, come on the tip of your fingers so that the back of your back is nice and straight. So now coming up into the moon pose, either with hands here in front of the heart or up wherever you feels good for you. So this is a balance pose as well. So make sure the neck is not going back too much. It is really opening of the chest here. And then bring the hands back down. And then transitioning into the plank pose. So both knees on the floor, slide one leg. And then without moving the upper body, lift the knee. So move the shoulders a little bit back. So almost bringing the shoulder blades a little bit together. So the body is nice and straight. Slowly bring the knees down. Uncurl your toes. Keep the elbows in. Chest and forehead down. Slide body in a straight line. Coming up into cobra. Exhaling into downward dog. Again, if you need to walk your feet, do so. Get your heels in the direction of the floor. And then now we want to bring the left foot in between the hands. So you can bring the right knee down first if you need to. And now we go straight in the equestrian pose if you feel stable. Opening in the chest. Then bring the hands down. We'll spend a few seconds in the equestrian pose. And then with the exhalation, we float the right foot to the front. And you can come up with a nice flat back, arms back, bend knees, up, release, back bend, and hands into prayer and arms by your side. So we're going to do it one more time, and this time I'll probably give a bit less instructions, but we're going to do this a bit slow. So in each position, we're going to be repeating Om 3 times. So really slow, holding the position, and in some of the position, we might hold a little bit longer as well. So inhale, exhale. Om, Om, Om. Inhale up. Om, Om, Om. Your Om is silent. Coming down, bend your knees. Om, Om, Om. Right leg back. So here, if you want, you can bring the, you can enhance the stretch if you've got the hips allow you to. So we're going to spend a bit of time here. So we'll repeat Om 5 times. Om, 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 Om. So you're breathing normally and then coming up into the equestrian pose. So holding here. Om, 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 Om. Bring your hands down. And then going into the plank pose. So coming forward. So we'll hold the plank pose here 3 times. Om, 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 Om. And if you need to bring your knees down at any point, do bring your knees down. So elbows in, coming down, 8-point pose. Om, Om, Om. Slide forward, keep your feet on the floor if you can. Look, so use your arms a little bit here, but keep the navel on the floor. Om, om, om. Exhale. Om, om, om. Right leg forward. Om, om. Sorry, we come up directly into the moon pose. So we hold 5 times again here. Om, 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 om. And then bring the hands down. Equestrian pose 3 times. Om, 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 om. Back foot to meet the front foot. Om, om, om. Coming up. Back bend. Opening the chest. Om, 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 om. And then your arms to the side. So one last time to the left now. So just do it with your own rhythm. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Om, om, om. Resist the temptation to go quick. Inhale. Om, om, om. Down. Om, om, om. Left leg. Om, om, om. So you can increase the stretch if you have got the opening in the hips, and then or in the quad, and then coming up, opening the chest here. So you can just stay here, but just open the chest, or bring the arms down, whatever you feel like. Om, om, om. Bring your hands down. Transition into the plank pose. Hold, otherwise knees down. Om, om, om. Knees down. Chest down. 8-point pose. Om, om, om. Slide the body forward. Coming up. Keep the feet on the floor if you can. Elbows back, shoulders close. Om, om, om. Exhale and then breathe normally. Om, om, om. Left foot forward. Om. So then we come up straight into the equestrian pose. So we hold here. Not the breath, but just the position. Om, om, om. And then we go and into the equestrian pose. Om, om, om. Back foot to meet the front foot. Om, om, om. Coming up. Om, om, om. And then om, om, om. So keep your eyes closed if you can for a moment. Separate the legs and just feel the effect of the practice on the body. So if doing the practice slow was problematic for you, then it is something that maybe you want to try. But if it's really not possible, then you can speed up, but that's not recommended necessarily, or you can have a chat with me at the end. So we want to make the practice sattvic. We want to make the practice nice and slow. So the energy flows nicely. And then when you're ready now, coming down onto the floor and lying down for a few moments. So coming in the Shavasana position. lying down. And when you lie down, just let the body go, let the body relax completely on the floor. So really letting go, learning to let go, learning to just adapt to the new situation, which is now from lying down, and letting go any resistance in the body. Trusting that the floor is there to hold you, so no need for any effort. In this position, there's nothing to do. Let the body function. And if your heart rate has gone up a tiny bit or a lot, then try and elongate your exhalation so that you can get back to your normal rhythm. So inhale for a count of 2 perhaps, and exhale for a count of 4. So concentrating on your breath. And if the mind goes, which it will go, congratulate yourself upon noticing, and then slowly bring your attention back to the breathing, to the breath. So staying in, lying down for a couple more minutes, letting the body relax. And then now we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is the bridge pose. So we will do a couple of variations of the bridge pose today. So we will bend the knees, bringing the feet on the floor and hip distance and the arms by your side. So if you can just bring the back of the neck on the floor a little bit. So you're not kind of like this where you're on one side putting pressure on your neck. So the palms facing down. And then we will start by putting a lot of pressure on both feet. And as we do that, the hips, the buttocks lift and come up. And then exhale, coming down slowly, slowly, slowly. So we'll do that one more time. So by pressing on the feet first, really pressing, and then the hips will. So it doesn't have to be high up at all, not too much, no weight on the hands, just coming up to where is comfortable. And then with the exhalation, we come down and relax. So now we go up again, press on both feet, coming up. And then in this position, when we exhale, we just go down a couple of inches, not all the way down. Exhale, go down a couple of inches. Inhale, come back up a couple of inches, making sure your knees haven't gone to the side. Exhale, a couple of inches down. Inhale, back up. So we're just inhaling and exhaling here without bringing the back of the buttocks on the floor. So just carrying on like so a few times, but slowly if you can. So with your breath, so inhale up a couple of inches, exhale down a couple of inches. You might start feeling this. I certainly can. Just staying with it. If it gets a bit too much, then of course come down. Just staying with it for a few breaths. So there might be a tendency to accelerate here, to go quickly, but that's not the idea of the practice. So your choice. And then slowly coming down and bring your buttocks on the floor, and then bring the knees to the chest, both knees to the chest. So we did quite a few twists last week. So you can choose your favorite twist. So I'm just going to go the universal twist by bringing both knees to one side to the right. Or if there's another twist that you prefer, please go for it. And then outstretching the left arm, looking in the direction of the left shoulder or the left arm. You can close your eyes here and enjoying the twist. So you can also feel that openness in the left shoulder area, in the between the shoulder and the arm. At the rotator cuff, so just feeling that openness in the upper body. And of course, if your knees don't get on the floor, you can use a pillow or a block to just support your knee. And here, closing your eyes and letting go. So using an exhalation to just try and let go a little bit more. So any stretch that you're in, that's fine. Any rotation, twist that you're in, it's okay. And if you can close your eyes and really be in the body for the duration of the practice. So we want to be in our yoga practice, not be stimulated by our senses too much. I mean, obviously you're listening to me, but if we can block the eyes, then that'll be a good thing to do. And then slowly coming back to the center. And then twist to the other side. So I'm just bringing both legs, both knees to one side, to the left, outstretching the opposite arm. So you do whatever feels right for you. And using an exhalation to just let go a little bit of tension. So there might be, and this side might feel very different to the other side. Couple more breaths, letting go. And then slowly coming back to the center. And now we're going to be doing the fish pose. So I will show you a few variations. So if you're not, you can do a supported fish pose. So if you want to use your pillow, you can use your pillow. So basically it is so coming on your, if you don't have to use a pillow, I'm just demonstrating here. So if you want to, you can leave your legs outstretched. So I'll just demonstrate first, and then I'll talk you through. So here, coming on the elbows, opening the chest, and then slowly bringing the head on the floor. So here, if you feel that that's too much, you can just have something behind you or even a block to rest your head on. So if you don't have a pillow, well, you can just have something to rest your head on, like so. You don't have to go all the way on the floor. But if for those of you who can go all the way on the floor, then you come up first on elbows, opening the chest, and then bringing the, so let's start again. So we will start with both hands here. So we'll not go with, well, you can bring the hands underneath the body if you like, and then coming up on the elbows, opening, and then coming back. So there's a nice opening in the upper back. And again, as I said, if you don't want too much pressure, well, there shouldn't be any pressure on your neck anyway, but if you don't like the sensation, then just put something and a block or stack of books and rest your head on there. So the upper body is nice and open and relaxed. So all the weight are on the elbows. There's not really any weight on my head. So just staying here, feeling the breath in the chest area. Of course, if there's any pain, any problem in the neck, then come out. Couple more breaths. And then coming down, just releasing from the pose. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to relax the neck. So interlace your hands, bring your hands behind the back. So you can bend your knees here, or your legs can be straight, whatever you feel like. So here, all the weight, there's no weight in your head, in your neck now. So your head is being supported by the hand that's there. So then just really moving the head side to side slowly, if you like, or just holding it there. Just a counter pose for the neck. And then coming down and resting here for a moment. Feeling the effect of the practice. And the body completely relaxed, face relaxed, legs relaxed. So whatever position you're in, a relaxing position. And then we're going to come to the side, and then we're going to come up into sitting on the floor. So coming up when you're ready, so taking your time if you need to. And then we're going to do forward bend. So we're going to bend the right knee, bringing the knee on the floor. And if the knee doesn't get to the floor, you can support it by cushions or wherever. And then bringing the right foot against the left leg. So, and keep the back straight. If the back is not straight, then you want that leg to move away in the direction of your foot. Okay, so just staying there. And then interlace your thumbs, coming up. So go up a little bit, and then bending from the hip crease with the back straight. Just wherever you go, just drop your hands on the floor. So you might not be able to go very far at all, but that's fine. And the idea is the back is straight. So the back is not curved at all here. Relax the neck, looking a little bit down. And not too much weight on the arms either. And just stay here. And then let's see how your left leg is. If there is any tension that you can actually release on the exhalation. And if your body is inviting you to go a little bit forward without bending the back, you can go. And then the foot here is to stay engaged. The left foot is to stay engaged and upright. So there might be a tendency for it to go out or in. We're resisting that tendency and let it be straight. Okay, so staying here in this position. And now what we're going to do is now we're just going to round our back and go down as much as we like. So you can now curve your upper back in whatever way you like. So if you want, you can do the toe lock with your index finger and the middle finger in between the big toe and the middle and the second toe. And then you can bring your thumb on top of your big toe. And then with the right arm, you can just stay on the floor, or if it feels good, you can bring it on the remaining of the 4 toes of the left leg, of the left foot. But you don't have to, you don't even have to touch. You can just be here and chilling out and noticing where you can feel it, any tension, and letting go a little bit. And then slowly coming up. And then we're just going to bring the right arm, the right hand up, back, sorry, not up, back. And then we've got our right knee on the floor. So we'll just put a bit of weight on the right knee, and then we'll come up and then just open the body like this. And then coming back down. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So outstretch the right leg this time. So outstretching the right leg, bringing the left foot against the inside of the right leg. And then again, you can, if you needed to sit on something, you can do. You might find that's easier, or that gets your spine a little bit more straight. So bring your hands to touch, up, open the chest. So feel that openness here, going up and then bending from the hip crease, which is up there, keeping the back straight, and let the head drop a little bit so the neck, there's no tension in the neck. So staying here. The right foot is kind of engaged, and drop the head. So keeping the right foot pointing up. And then if you can, with every exhalation, just letting go a little bit. So remember, my upper back is still straight right now. So see where you can feel any tension in the back of the body, or the back of the leg, or the right leg. And then try on the exhalation to just let go a little bit, if possible. Couple more breaths in this position. And then now letting the body curve. And then you can do whatever you like with your hands. The elbow, the shoulders are relaxed though. So there is no need to go far. You can just leave your hands wherever you like, but just curving the upper back. So if you can touch your knee with your nose, you can try. Couple more breaths. Letting go. So if you think you might have gone a bit too much in the stretch, too far, you can back out a little bit, that's fine. But make sure you're breathing. So keep in the position for a few more breaths. And then this time, bring the left hand behind you. So we're putting a little bit of weight on the left thigh, the left leg, and then coming up and opening the body. So if your arms obviously doesn't want to go up, you can just leave it on the. And then slowly coming down. And then we're going to come up. We're going to try a pose that for some people this is really easy, for some people it's very difficult. So it's the squatting pose. So basically, a lot of people can do this really, really easily, and I can't really. I need something to, so you can have something behind you so that you can rest your legs, your heels on, and then just sitting like so. So for some people, this is very comfortable and very, very normal, very usual, but for some it's not. So see how you get on, and if this is definitely not happening, so you can just stay here for a moment, just like so, with your feet on the floor. So, or the other way that I sometimes do it is I go against the wall, and then I let the wall support me a bit. So you can choose your version and spend a bit of time here. Or if none of these are working, then just go a little bit down like so, and feeling that opening here. So feel what works for you. So if you can, bring your hands in prayer. Back is straight if possible. And if this is agony, then just relax. Just do any pose that you like. And then slowly coming up into standing. Okay. So we will be doing one balance pose now. So the balance pose we'll be doing today is, we've done this before, so I will show you different versions. So it's building towards the dancer's pose. So the first option is, if you know the balance is a bit tricky today, then come to a wall and hold a little bit with your left hand, and then just open the chest, and then bend your right foot, and then just stay here. So this is the first position that you can just stay. And then if you want to try, you can just lift your left hand away from the wall a little bit. So this is the first bit. And then now for the rest, if you can, so bring your hands like so, with your palms facing away from you. And then if you can, hold the inside of the foot. So not the outside, the inside of the foot at the arch here. So if this is good, so then opening the chest, and you can just stay here. Or if this is good for you, but then you're a bit wobbly, you can hold the wall. Otherwise, keeping the left hand up, relaxing the shoulders, and you can bring the left hand in Chin Mudra. And then here now, looking at a point in front of you that is not moving, you can start to pivot forward a little bit, and then coming forward. So looking at a point in front of you or on the floor, wherever feels good, but just don't move your gaze. So staying there in whatever position you are in, that's absolutely fine. And then while you're still balancing, coming back with control, using the same step. Okay, so now other side. So this time, sorry, we were standing on our left, so this time we stand on our right leg, and then bring our right hand on the floor if we want, and then just bend that left knee. So making sure all the weight are in the right leg, and we can just stay here opening the chest. So that's really good position to be in. And then when you feel like, you can just try and keep a few fingers off the floor and off the wall and see whether that helps you. Okay, so for those who want to go a little bit further, opening the hands, the palm of your hands are facing away from you, and then hold the inside of the foot. So it's the inside here, and it would be a bit tricky if you hold the outside. So just see how you get on. lift your right arm up in Chin Mudra, and then looking at a point in front of you that's not moving, and then you can pivot forward a little bit. Don't have to go very far at all, and staying in this position. Breathe wherever you are. And then slowly, with control, coming back and out, and coming to the center and relaxing. So coming down on the floor and getting ready for the final relaxation and making sure you're nice and warm. So we'll be doing a full moon visualization relaxation today. So just getting ready. So getting very comfortable. And taking a few moments to let the body settle on the floor. And so the idea for the practice is to be completely still and take your time now to get completely comfortable. So bringing a cushion underneath your knees, and just be completely comfortable. And perhaps try and not move if you can during the practice. So lying down and getting ready for Yoga Nidra. So in this practice, which follows, you're going to develop the feeling of relaxation in the body. And it is not necessary to make movements or deliberately relax your muscles. So when the relaxation becomes deep, sleep does come, but you get more from the practice if you can stay awake. But if there's no way you can stay awake, that's fine too. So during Yoga Nidra, you are functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness. And the only important thing is to listen to the voice. You must not try to intellectualize or analyze the instructions too much. Simply follow with total attention and feeling. If thoughts come, just acknowledge them, and then try and remember to get back to the voice if you can. So allow yourself to become calm and steady. And if you need to make any last minute adjustment, please go ahead. Now bring about a feeling of inner relaxation in the whole body. Concentrate on the body and become aware of the importance of complete stillness. Develop your awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tip of the toes. And mentally repeat the mantra Om. Complete stillness and complete awareness of the whole body. Again, Om. Continue your awareness of the whole body. The whole body. The whole body. Become of the fact that you are going to practice Yoga Nidra. Say mentally to yourself, I am aware, I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. Repeat this to yourself again. At this moment, you should make your resolve. The resolve will have to be very simple. So, repeating your resolve with awareness, feeling, and emphasis, truly believing that it will come true. We now begin rotation of consciousness, rotation of awareness by taking a trip through the different parts of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness is to go from part to part. Repeat the part in your mind and simultaneously become aware of that part of the body. Keep yourself alert, but do not concentrate too intensely. Become aware of the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist. Become aware of the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, ankle, heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, the whole back together. Now go to the top of the head, the forehead, both sides of the head, the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, the chin, throat, the right chest, the left chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, the abdomen, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole of the front, abdomen, chest, the whole of the back and front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. Do not sleep, total awareness, no sleeping, no movement, the whole body on the floor. Become aware of your body lying on the floor. Your body is lying on the floor. See your body lying perfectly still on the floor in this room. Visualize this image in your mind. Become aware of your breath. Feel the flow of your breath in and breath out of your lungs. Do not try to change the rhythm. Simply observe. You're not doing it. There is no effort. Maintain awareness of your breath. Complete awareness of your breath. Concentrate on your awareness of the movement in the navel area. Concentrate on your navel movements. Your navel is rising and falling slightly with every breath. And with every breath, it expands and contracts. So now we just count backwards from 5 to 0. So 5, breath in. 5, breath out. 4, breath in with your own breath. 4, breath out. 3, breath in. 3, breath out, feeling the breath in the body. So go on in your own time. Now let go of the breathing and of the counting, and focus on the movement in the chest area. Feeling the chest moving in and out or up and down. And now bring your attention to the nostrils. Become aware of the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Concentrate on the movement of the breath in the nostrils. Breath in, breath out, observing it through the nostril for a few breaths. Now letting go of that breath in the nostrils and bring your attention to a point between your eyebrows. So make sure the face is relaxed. Imagine you're on a beach. The night falls and you're sitting on the sand, observing the waves spreading on the sand. The sky is dark blue with many, many scintillating stars. You look in front of you. The sea is dark blue, the same color as the sky. On the horizon, the sea and the sky meet. There you see a light, and it grows more and more. It is a full moon rising, and now it is in front of you, bathing the scenery in moonlight. The whole scenery is bathed in a very, very white light. The moonlight is fascinating, and you want to absorb this marvelous light. The big, bright full moon is in front of you. Inhale slowly, imagining the moonlight entering through your eyebrow center. And exhale it inside your head. Concentrate on it. Feel the energy of the moonlight shine inside your head. Breathe naturally, feeling the rays of the sun, of the moon, intercrossing within your head. So once more, inhale slowly, imagining the moonlight entering through the eyebrow center. Exhale it inside your head. Concentrate on this. Feel the energy of the moonlight shining inside your head. Breathe naturally, feeling the rays of the moon intercrossing in your head. One more time. So inhale slowly, imagining the moonlight entering through the eyebrow center. Exhale it through the head. Concentrate on the light. Feel the energy of the moonlight shining inside your head. Breathe normally, feeling the rays of the moon intercrossing with your head. It is a light of peace and tranquility. Now inhale, bringing all that energy to one point at the center of the head. Concentrate on the top of the head and exhale, feeling a shower of moonlight covering your whole body. And with that extremely bright light, light of peace and tranquility. So now it is time to repeat your resolve. Repeat the same resolve you had 3 times. And with full awareness and feeling. Relax all the efforts. Draw your mind outside and become aware of your breathing. Become aware of the natural breath. Awareness of the total body. Awareness of the breathing. Your body is lying totally relaxed on the floor. You are breathing quietly and slowly. Develop awareness of your body from the top of the head to the top of the toes. And say mentally in your head, Om. Repeat Om mentally to yourself twice more. Become aware of the floor, position of your body on the floor. Visualize the virtual space with all of us around, all of us as a group here to support each other. Become aware of your surroundings. Lie quietly for some time and keep your eyes closed. Start moving your body and stretching yourself. Please take your time, and when you're ready, you're wide awake, can sit up slowly and open your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. So we will finish with the concluding prayers. So I'll repeat them in Sanskrit and then we will do them in English as well. Om. Feel the vibration of the Om in your body. Om. Om. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kakshit dukha bhag bhave. Auspiciousness be unto all, perfect peace be unto all, fullness be unto all, prosperity be unto all, happiness be unto all, perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone, may all be free from suffering. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Lead us from unreal to real, lead us from darkness to the light, lead us from the fear of death to knowledge of immortality. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. And thank you very much for joining me today.